Hello, I am Miss Tell It Like It Is. I hope everybody's doing wonderful out there. I am doing wonderful. Why? Because I choose to do wonderful, okay? Choosing to do wonderful is a choice. And I choose to do wonderful. I choose to have a positive attitude. I choose to look at life in a positive way, even though sometimes life isn't always positive. But today's subject is going to be sometimes we as people, even me, I've been like this too. We want something in life for nothing. Some of us are conscious or aware that we want something in life for nothing, and some of us are not aware. But whether we are aware or whether we're not aware, wanting something for nothing in life is bad. And what is that old saying? Nothing from nothing leaves what? Nothing. And what is the saying? Faith or the scripture, faith without works are what? Dead, okay? And I'm about to give you a parable, okay? A lot of times we as people, we have desires, we have dreams, we have goals, we have ideas of places that we want to be or where we want to go in our lives. And we have all these dreams, these desires, these goals, these plans, but we have them and they're all in our head. They never manifest themselves because we never put the actions to our goals, our dreams, our thoughts, our desires to make them an reality. We never put action to them. And some of us, we don't because some of us are afraid to fail, so we never try. And when you are afraid to fail and you never try, guess what? Guess what? You never succeed because you never even put forth the effort to try. Okay? So I'm going to use a parable. Okay? Excuse me. And the parable is one day you wake up and you decide you want some flowers. Okay? And you decide you want to plant these flowers in a flower pot. So you go out, you buy a flower pot, and you get some seeds. And you bring that flower pot home and you have those seeds, okay? I'm going to do a comparison in a parable, okay? I'm going to compare those seeds to our thoughts, okay? And I'm going to compare that flower pot to life, to our lives, okay? Okay, so you take those seeds, which are your thoughts, and you throw them down into the pot, which is life, okay? And then you assume that you're going to get these beautiful flowers, okay? And these beautiful flowers represent our dreams, okay? Our desires, our wants, whatever it is. It may be a change in your life. Okay, so you just throw these seeds, which are your thoughts, into this pot, which is life, and you come back to see if there are any flowers. Okay, and day by day pass, and you see no flowers. Then week by week pass, and you see no flowers. Months by months pass, you see no flowers. And then years by years pass and you see no flowers. And then what happens? You get frustrated, you get angry, you get grumpy. Some of you get mad with the world, you get negative with everybody around you. Then you start complaining, my life shouldn't be this way. I should have this, or I should be doing this in life. But how? When you never, ever, ever nourished those seeds with fertilized soil, water, and sunlight. How? Your dreams, your desires, your goals, or whatever change you want will not happen, cannot happen. They cannot flourish into these beautiful flowers unless you put the ingredients in whatever you desire, whatever goals, whatever change you want, unless you put the ingredients into that pot, which is life, which represents your life, my life. You will continue being frustrated. And the sunlight, it represents positive energy. Okay. A lot of us, we ask ourselves, well, how can I make it happen? Because some of us, we don't know how. We don't know how to make our dreams or whatever we desire to come true. And Miss Tell It Like It Is can tell you what has worked for me. First of all, I can tell you, you have to change the way you think. You have to become a positive person. Even if you're not a positive person, okay? Because life comes from stuff that is positive. And negativity, it kills everything. It kills your hopes, it kills your dreams, it kills change. So you have to change the way you think. You have to become a positive thinking person. And you may say, well, how do I do that? You have to train your mind. And it's easy said than done. And for Miss Tell It Like It Is, it started off with, I have certain positive things that I reinforce to myself. Okay. And it started off with a simple thing like looking at Monday in a positive way. Because face it, nobody hardly likes Mondays. Everybody loves Fridays. Everybody's always talking about TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. But you never hear anyone talking about TGIM. Thank God it's Monday, okay? So for me, it started off for me changing how I feel about Mondays, okay? Because Miss Tell It Like It Is used to be grumpy on the inside. Nobody would know it. Y'all may know it now. But only me and God knew it, okay? And I used to be grumpy like, oh, Lord, this is Monday. Oh, I hate Mondays. It's so hard to get started on Mondays. But guess what I started telling myself? TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. And trust me, I didn't believe what I was saying, but if you say something enough, eventually you will get it in your spirit and your mind will start believing what you're saying. Okay, so I started saying TGIM to myself. Thank God it's Monday. And then I said, why? Why thank God it's Monday? Because it takes Monday to get to Friday. Okay, that was my way of taking what was negative and reversing it into a positive thought. Okay. And whereas sometimes I've asked people, hi, how you doing? I'm here. Okay, I used to say that, I'm here. Someone asked me, I'm here. So when I take that, I'm here as in, well, thank God I'm here. Because somebody is not here today. Somebody didn't wake up. Thank God I'm here. Okay. And sometimes I ask people, well, how's your day going? Oh, not so good. Well, I reverse that and I say, well, it could be worse. But thank God it isn't. And sometimes I would say stuff like, and I do say this all the time, like, oh, my day may not be going as great, but guess what? Life is forever changing. It's like the weather, okay? You're going to have rainy days. You're going to have sunny days. You're going to have stormy days. But guess what? There are some rainbows that will come, okay? These are just positive thoughts that I start reinforcing to myself. And sometimes I ask people, you know, how are you doing? I'm here. Okay, I did that one. Sometimes I would ask people, what is it? I would say, how are you feeling? I feel bad. Well, guess what? You're going to feel better in a couple of more hours. You know, it's just, you just have to reinforce positive. For every negative thought, you have to turn it around to a positive thought, okay? You have to turn it into a positive thought. And that's how you train yourself to become a positive person. Because eventually, when you start with small things, guess what's going to happen? Eventually, that positive energy is going to spill over in every area of your life, okay? When you are so negative, guess what? That negative energy that you have, it's like a dead weight. It takes away from the energy that you could be using to go towards your dreams, your goals, anything that you may desire in life. All that negative energy, you could have used it for positive energy to give life to whatever you desire to give life to. And all I'm saying, all Miss Tell It Like It is saying to you, is you have to cause your thoughts to become a reality. By first of all, asking yourself, what do you want out of life? And putting it down on paper, in a notebook. Long-term, short-term goals, okay? Once you do that, then you have to decide what kind of ingredients do I have to put in to these short-term and longer-term goals in order to see where I want to go, or in order to make these thoughts a reality. And then you have to think positive. Because that positivity, that thinking positive, is going to be that sunshine that makes your dreams flourish into these beautiful, beautiful flowers. But first, you must train your mind to think positive. And it starts with little things, like the little things I gave you. You know. And whatever may be negative to you in your life, start trying that. Start don't look at yourself as fat in the mirror. You know, when you see yourself in the mirror, you got some pals on, say, look, I'm beautiful and I'm voluptuous. Any kind of negative thought, try it. Reverse that negative thought with a positive thought. Okay? And this is every day. This is every day. You got to do this every day. Anything negative come to you, you have to turn it into something positive. Saying that, I miss tell it like it is. I told it like it is. Okay. And when you want to see change in your life, when you want to see change in your life, don't be afraid to step out on faith. Don't be afraid of failing. Don't even put the thought in your head that you're going to fail. But envision yourself as succeeding. And then put forth the action to make your dreams a reality. Saying that once again, I'm just telling it like it is. You all take care. Have a great, great, great day. Tulu.